New York City, Happy New Year. We can say that till March, right? It's a new season of The Rundown and a new episode, and something very historic happened in New York City this week. 3 new subway stations opened, and if you know how long these subways have been under construction, you will appreciate how big it was, but it's not because of that, it's because of the art. That's what I want to show you. So let's go underground. Even Mad Men referenced the troubles that the 2nd Avenue subway had when Peggy was trying to buy an apartment on the Upper East Side, and they said that when it opened in 600 years the value would quadruple. Alright, so this is the 63rd Ave stop. It already existed, but still they did some renovations to connect it to the 3 new stations. And first piece of art is done by Jean Shin. This is a picture of the deconstruction of the elevated line that used to run here. Jean Shin's art exhibition here at 63rd is based on pictures, photographs that were actually taken during the era of the elevated line. You can see remnants of it here, and you can see remnants of it, you know, up in Queens and further along. But I really love these pictures because they gather the vibrancy of people that used to walk around and live in New York before the 1940s when it closed down. This is the subway part. Brand new sign. And now we wait, which is why it's oftentimes better to run than it is to use the subway. Never done the rundown in the subway, so it's a little bit awkward for me. So it took almost 100 years to get this up and running, these 3 stations. But that's not the reason why I'm so excited. I am excited, well, yes, because we have more transport options. I'm excited because of the artwork. There's already some really amazing art on New York City undergrounds, but it makes it the biggest public art installation with all of these new artworks. So this is the second art piece I want to show you. Vic Muniz, he is a Brazilian-born artist, and he lives here now, divides his time between Rio de Janeiro and New York City, and he took over 3 dozen pictures of real people, real MTA workers. He took 3 dozen pictures of people using the New York City subway, and then he took a few of them and decided to make them into mosaics. That's a chef, Daniel Bullard. This is Vic Muniz's son, his real life son. Very popular piece. It's one of my favorites. It really does make it so awe-inspiring to walk through and see real people. I mean, who hasn't done this? You take off your heels when you're running around New York. Detail is incredible. It's all glass mosaic, and so this is Vic Muniz's exhibition, public art installation called Perfect Strangers. We basically all are in New York. Pro tip if you're looking for a good stair workout on the Upper East Side. Bear with me, this is an unconventional episode of The Rundown. In fact, they're all unconventional, right? But I have to go around because I want to show you the main entrance and tell you a little bit more about why it took so long to get up and running. Budget changes, the scope of the project, the Great Depression hit, and so all of these reasons meant that the subway just never really quite got fulfilled until now. And the reason for the need for a new line was to alleviate the train traffic on the 456 line in Lexington, which is apparently the most crowded subway in all of the US. Another favorite. So much to keep looking at. That's what I love about these subways as well. So it's soon going to be blasé. We're still going to get used to seeing all of these artworks, but I hope we never tire of how gorgeous they are. Because look over here. When you come out this elevators on 72nd, look up. this is the Chuck Close portion of the rundown. Chuck Close has created 12 portraits in his signature style. 10 of them are mosaics and 2 are ceramic tiles. So this is a self-portrait of him. If you look at the detail, it's so incredible that you can actually go up close to a Chuck Close. When you go to the MoMA or the Whitney, you're not allowed to touch any Chuck Close pictures. Here, you can. I don't know what area of rescue assistance means, but if you need rescuing, Alex Katz, all of the people that he's chosen to make into his portraits are cultural figures that have influenced him in his career. Cindy Sherman, Philip Glass, Zhang Han, another artist. It's just, it looks like you're in a museum as well. I think that's what makes the difference here. Another Chuck Close self-portrait. This has all been covered up. Every time I used to run past this, hidden away. The third news station has artwork by an artist who you can see in the Whitney, you can see in the Guggenheim, the MoMA, Sarah Z. And it doesn't look like much, but it's basically everyday objects caught up in a velocity that gets bigger and faster as it travels through the subway. One of those pieces that I definitely think will grow on you as you take the subway more and more. Maybe not so obvious, but still just as exquisite.
This is a Brooklyn-bound shoe train. PS second Avenue line.
It's not often that you see a subway all dressed up. Thank you so much for taking part in watching this little rundown. I'm going to hop in here and get on back home. Subscribe to the rundown and please like my page. Next time, bye.